in their world right now. All they're doing is football. They're coming over here to the Woody. They're playing academically. The school and football, that's their world. And, a disadvantage they have that the regular students have is that they're not in front of, these kind of people, these CEOs, these, business owners to talk to them and really educate these guys, And their schedule is so tight, so they don't really have time for it. So that's why we put this program in place to put people in front of them to network with so they can have a chance when they're done. And so, our goal is to give them 4 job opportunities when they're done here. And so far, I think we've, been pretty successful with it. Right now, with all these people that we're putting in front of these guys and with the job fair, we're pretty much putting the platter on the table for them. So if they just eat it, they'll be fine.
Yeah.
With this job fair that we're having, it's a lot of companies. One thing that these guys don't know is that, people want to help, and like Mr. Cavelli said today, nothing's going to be handed to you because you're an Ohio State football player, but that kind of makes people want to talk to you and want to know your story and
get your foot in the door.
Get your foot in the door, yes, sir. And they just take advantage of these opportunities. You have this whole Northwestern deal going on, and when I was in college, one thing that I really, I kind of try to put myself in their shoes, and because I'm not too far from playing myself. And one thing I thought about was that, I just wanted to make sure that I was set, career-wise when I was done playing. If I gave my heart, my soul, my body to a university, all I wanted to know was that, if I graduated, that I would have a job and that I would, be successful on my own, just, create that path for me. And I think that's what we're doing here.
The Real Life Wednesday program and all the things that they're doing here at Ohio State, I've talked a lot with Stamper and with Jefferson, as well as here with Jason. It goes above and beyond, and this is the type of stuff that players need. Because what happens is when you don't know what to expect, and really from just preparing for the real world, when you don't know what to expect, a lot of times it's easy to just not do anything. But when you have some insight and you can start to see how people, especially for guys that aren't going to play professional, when they can start to see people who are still working with professional athletes or in the sports world, or even people who are doing things like owning businesses and restaurants and things like that, to be able to see what it takes to actually achieve that, that's great stuff. And so when you can do that, you can inspire these players so that they become more prepared for that life after or college sports. A lot of times you don't know what you don't know, and so when there are situations where you're focused on one certain thing, whether it's getting that job or whether it's playing professional sports, you don't know all the other stuff that comes with it. You kind of figure it out along the way.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm really passionate about, is helping to demystify certain things, because especially as it relates to pro athletes, those other things that you don't know can absolutely change the course of your life.